Start your day with insight and inspiration. Morning Tea with Black Westchester's Damon K. Jones, where life, culture, community, and faith come together.
Peace and blessings, everybody. I'm Damon K. Jones, and welcome to the Publisher's Desk. I'm Black Westchester's publisher, and here we talk life, culture, community, faith, and I go over the news that is on blackwestchester.com. Go to blackwestchester.com. It's the news with the black point of view. We talk about local news, we talk about national news, we talk about international news, and how does it reflect on the black community? And we give voices to the black community. But today I want to talk about, it's no fun when the rabbit got the gun. And why do I say that? Now Republicans are calling for an investigation against New York Attorney General Letitia James. Now, she has ran on her basic platform since she started has been Donald Trump.
I say one name, Donald Trump. That should motivate you. Get off your ass and vote. Will you sue him for us?
We need to focus on Donald Trump and his abuses. We need to follow his money. We need to find out where he's laundered money. All of those transactions have happened here in New York City. Tell this president and every other individual that no one is above the law.
I say the bottom line is that who care about, again, going after Donald Trump, this illegitimate governor, president.
Never mind police killing unarmed black men. Never mind crime and violence that's running through black communities through New York. Never mind the migrant crisis that they can't get. These violent, gang-banging migrants out of the streets, out of the black communities, and yes, they are there. My wife is a detective. I know people in law enforcement. Yes, they are there in New York. Let's not get it twisted. She has focused on Trump. She had made her political platform not dealing with the issues in the black community, not dealing with police oversight, because she is the top law enforcement officer of the state of New York, not responding to families of victims of police brutality and aggressive policing tactics. She has focused on Trump. And now Trump is about to focus on her. So here's what happened, brothers and sisters. There's a challenge to James' authority comes from Representative Elise Stefanik, who recently filed a formal complaint alleging that James' prosecution of Trump was politically motivated and violated ethical and legal standards.
In my home state of New York, far-left Democrat New York Attorney General Tish James, who campaigned on going after President Trump, she teamed up with an unethical Democrat Manhattan judge to unconstitutionally impose a nearly $500 million penalty on Trump for the victimless non-crime of paying back banks in full, on time, as agreed, with interest. It's corrupt.
Standards. Stefanik argues that James' investigation into Trump's business dealings was predetermined and unethical, claiming that the Attorney General had openly campaigned on her promise, take down the former president, now president. But that's not the only problem that this sister has. Now reporters are questioning her financial transparency after recent investigations and expose troubling patterns of luxury campaign spending, alleged luxury campaign spending, and questioning accounting. A deeper examination into her personal financial disclosures has raised new questions. According to White Collar Fraud, and this was February 8th. February 8th, white collar fraud, said a striking example is, and this is what they allege, is a Virginia investment property purchased August 2020, and this is in her 2023 financial disclosures, according to the website, that James values the single-family home at $100,000 to under $150,000, but yet has mortgage records revealed that the same property carried loans up to $400,000, potentially more than twice the declared value of the home. This revelation has led to shocking accusations by the writer of this investigation that James may have been engaging in the same financial maneuvers that she has accused President Trump, raising serious ethical concerns. And she also came under attack by defying Trump's executive order canceling sex-changing procedures for minors.
Insanity being pushed on our children is an act of child abuse. Very simple. Here's my plan to stop the chemical, physical, and emotional mutilation of our youth. On day one, I will revoke Joe Biden's cruel policies on so-called gender-affirming care. Ridiculous. A process that includes giving kids puberty blockers, mutating their physical appearance, and ultimately performing surgery on minor children. Can you believe this? I will sign a new executive order instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly. I will declare that any hospital or healthcare provider that participates in the chemical or physical mutilation of minor youth will no longer meet federal health and safety standards for Medicaid and Medicare and will be terminated from the program immediately.
But James has vowed to fight back, threatening to file discrimination charges against hospitals.
She sent this letter telling hospitals that they would be violating state law if they stop offering gender-affirming care for people under 19 in response to President Trump's executive order.
This move has sparked outrage amongst conservatives who accuse her prioritizing ideology over medical ethics and parental rights. In addition, a 2022 GOP lawmaker demanded an inquiry into her handling sexual harassment allegations against her former chief of staff, Ibrahim Khan. Critics argued despite James' vocal stance on women's rights and accountability, her office downplayed the scandal, raising concerns about her political situation. And finally, another controversy where New York State Republicans, Congresswoman Nicole Mikultakis, I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, or Maliotakis, called on the former U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland to investigate James for allegedly leaking unredacted tax documents from Nikki Haley's nonprofit Stand for America. And the leak of the financial records, later published by a media outlet, led to accusations that James' office has misused confidential tax records to target political opponents. Now, it's not clear if Pam Bondi, the new U.S. Attorney General, will act on these complaints. But when the rabbit got the gun, it's a whole different hunt. And as these allegations continue, the political landscape in New York is reaching a boiling point. We just saw the charges dropped by the DOJ of Mayor Eric Adams. We just saw that Trump considered pardoning Mayor Eric Adams because he felt that they weaponized the legal system against him because he spoke out on the migrant situation. So it's unclear how this is going to move forward, brothers and sisters, but stay tuned to Black Westchester magazine, blackwestchester.com. Come on our YouTube page and check out the news with the Black point of view as we keep it 100. Thank you again and have a Blacktastic day. And remember, God is in your vegetables. Peace out.
Start your day with insight and inspiration. Morning Tea with Black Westchester's Damon K. Jones, where life, culture, community, and faith come together.